welcome back to the channel. And today I'm renovating or restoring a old garden hoe that got handed down to me from I believe it was my grandfather. I'm not actually sure. As you can see there, I've just took the head off. The main handle had snapped. I'm just taking a good look at the metal work. And now I'm just marking off. Yeah, marking off where the old hoe went, where the old head. As you can see there. And get some sandpaper and start roughing out a shape on it. It's got a strip of sandpaper there and a bit of faffing. Just start working around it. I cut down the worst of the rotten wood from where it had come off. The actual mounting pin that seats the tool head, that had worked its way loose. All the wood had dried and started to rot away. So I'd already previously cut the worst of that off. So yeah, and just keep sanding away until you get the job done. Yeah, lots of test fitting and putting it back, taking it off, putting it back. As you can see there, I was just giving it a good few twists to see what marks were made by the tool, or the rust and gunk in it would leave marks on where the high spots were. And then just attack those again with the sandpaper. Yeah, I like restoring old tools, especially those that have been handed down to me. Now that things are opened up again, I'll start going around old flea markets and second-hand places, finding old tools that I can, restoring them where I can, and putting them back to use. Yeah, the whole idea, as you saw in the introduction video to this, is just to relearn old skills and pass them down to another generation. Yeah. Every so often the sandpaper snaps. And there we go. Yet another test fit. And it's starting to tighten up quite nicely now. Still a few high spots though. And I'm back on with the sandpaper. Yeah, there was the sandpaper snapping. I need to get some better quality stuff. Yet another test fit. And it's almost done. Just having a rough probe there. See how far down it had gone. I think I'm happy with that. So yeah, so while the hoe head, or the tool head, is off, I thought I'd just start neatening that up a bit. Taking some of the dinks and nicks out the edge of the blade. I'm just going over it there with a file, just a rough metalworker's file. Got it clamped on my workbench. As you can see there, I'm using a slightly circular motion, but I'm always trying to keep the file at 45 degrees. So it cuts along the angle of the file rather than going at it from 90 degrees. Trying to follow the edge as much as I can. Yeah, it seems to be working okay. And just keep going. It is quite badly dinted. It's had a lot of use and abuse over the years. Bless it. I think I just knocked one of my clamps off there. Yeah, just keep going. Keep going until you get the finish that you want. Now, I did actually take some video of me painting the hoe head, painting the tool head. Unfortunately, that video seems to have either gone missing or corrupted, so unfortunately you're just going to have to do with some pictures of the finished article. And we're coming up. Yeah, I just used some Hammerite, stuck with the original colour. I could have took all the old paint off, but I just decided not to on this one. It's one of the first time I've actually done a proper restoration. So yeah, Hammerite Smooth Red. And this is what it all looked like after I'd finished. So, quite chuffed with that. See you in the next video.
Though much is taken, much abides, and though we are not now that strength which in old days moved earth and heaven, that which we are. One equal temper of heroic hearts, made weak by time and fate, but strong in will to strive, to seek, to find, and not to yield.